Yo, what's up guys, Kobe Cheese here, and I'm back for another episode of Dungeon Defenders, and I'm gonna be doing the next level now. I actually was playing with some friends, and we went through and I was trying to power level some people, and the way we did that was we actually did a bunch of the level 1 levels on insane mode, and that got our friends like really fast. It took us like maybe an hour or less than that. And we leveled them up really high, and I got a couple levels out of it too. I'm already level 27 now, so I'm able to use my little guy I got from the pre-order bonus. But we're gonna go ahead and jump in, and let's see, the next level is Hall of Court. So I'm just gonna jump in. We're gonna do that on medium, and should be good. Alright, so Hall of Court. This time I'm gonna be with my friend Ninja Mouse, and it's just gonna be him and I, and he's one of the guys I helped power level up. He's actually 26 now too, so I guess it kind of helps people level up to catch up to you whenever you do level it up like that. So, oh, I'm actually level 28. My bad. I'm not 27. So, yeah, I leveled up in the last run that we did through there. I was trying to get him level 25 so he can get his little TF2 bonus thing, which is pretty cool. But now it's time for the Black Knight to do work. I've got my minigunner, and he will give me big damage. Alright, I gotta figure out where to defend from, Ninja Mouse. So what do you think, man? We've got all these different ways coming. Okay, that sounds good. I wonder, I don't...
Take the top part.
I don't know if I'm gonna have enough defense units to defend with the little spike trap things, or spinny slashers.
Like, you can place one here.
Maybe just defend from these two areas here, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This should work. Alright. Over here, let's see. There's only one door here, right?
Yep.
Okay, we'll figure that out later. Let's go ahead and start. Okay, it's time to go! Combat phase. So this is going to be the hard area back here, I'm guessing, and then there's only one door that the enemies are going to be coming in from that direction, so we'll put the bulk of the defenses on this way. We may do like a cannon or something here. I don't know if a cannon would be best, or if it would be better to do a... I don't know, we'll see. For these first waves, it's usually really easy. I just run up and kill everything. Pick up all their crystals. Look at the minigunner go! Cool little pet thing. The pets are pretty fun in this game. I know they're mostly used for the stats, but they're also pretty neat. Just to watch them sit there and blow stuff up. Look at him, he does some work on these little low-level monsters. It's kind of funny. So this is the ranger class over here, and I think that he's leveling up his combat abilities as well. The traps are kind of like based on charges, so like every time he puts down a trap he gets a couple charges of the use of it or something like that. So I don't know if I like that very much, but
I'll drop the mana up here.
okay, that sounds good. Another cool thing, another trick that one of my friends showed me is that if you hold down shift, see, obviously that shows the minimap, but see the item over there, how it's black? If it's an upgrade for you, it'll show it as green, so that way you don't have to run around looking at all the items trying to decide if they're good for you or not. Do you need traps on this side now?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm gonna probably do like cannonballs
They're
here.
not that hard to kill.
I'm gonna go ahead and put something over here for you, because I've got plenty of defense units.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're gonna have some traps down over here. That should help from both sides and directions or whatever. And I'm not really sure what else I'm going to need. I may need some more ballista on this side. The main thing is I'm probably going to need to get these upgraded, but I want to use up all my defense units before I start upgrading things. And we'll get that all taken care of here before too long. And let's just do this stuff. I'm actually pretty good at melee, and I've leveled up my combat ability quite a large amount, so I've got a lot of that ready to go. Boom! Yeah, look at this stuff. Those cannonballs are taking them out too. Blah, 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 blah. I think the cannonballs are probably better for small areas and small staircases, but for now this is okay. Oh, and look, there's a chest. I need to get that chest before the next level, or you kind of waste them. Yeah, this is not too bad on medium. I've been playing on insane, and the guys are really tough on insane mode, but I'm sure as the waves get a little bit higher, we'll see how it goes. We may play the next one on hard since I'm a little higher level. We'll see how it goes. And he seems to be able to cover these areas. This is a cool thing about playing with at least one friend, is that you can cover the 2 different areas that monsters usually come from. And that was kind of the difficult part in the previous ones, was covering 2 areas. But another thing is that now that I'm leveled up a little bit more and I've got some extra stuff, that does help as well. Having that extra mana to hold stuff is also really convenient. Now I realized with the Squire, I had a friend who leveled up traps on the Squire, and they are so good. When you level up the traps, he leveled up the range on them, and he levels up the attack speed. And those cannon turrets, for example, are just like boom, 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 and they do tons of damage. It's really cool. So if you're soloing on the Squire, I'd probably level up the turrets instead of the combat ability. And I realized that the combat ability, like I've been leveling up my combat, and that's really just a multiplier for the physical damage. So it's not going to be as strong as later on in the game when I find really good items. I imagine that once I get later, I'm going to be able to just wreck stuff. But for now, my items aren't super amazing, so I'm not really getting a huge multiplier a bonus out of that, if you know what I mean. But we'll get there. So there we go. He's helping me. Ninja Mouse is helping me level up these spinning slashers, and we should be good to go for the most part. Just gonna keep using my mana to upgrade stuff for now. I always try and upgrade the blockades first, because once everything gets past your blockades, that's when stuff starts to break down, and you really don't want to kill those because they're pretty expensive anyways. There we go. So that feels pretty good. Oh man, there's some ranged units here. Good thing I got these ballista set up. I may go ahead and I've got a little bit more combat units, so I can put down some more ballista. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe put 2 more down. Oh man, look at these guys. They're just jumping past all my stuff. Good thing I'm combat. I'll combat those guys down, no problem. These things are really cool. They're like, hello, I'm gonna get ya. But no, they're not. They will not get me. Dragon, I don't think so. Alright, what else do we need? Let's put down another one of these bad boys right here. That ought to help shoot up that direction a little bit. Sucks when you have cannonball turrets on these stairs that are coming down, because you can't actually shoot a cannonball upstairs. It just like falls back down the stairs. So that kind of sucks. How's that side holding up over there, Ninja Mouse?
It's working.
Oh yeah, carnage, baby! I'm the Black Knight. I will jump into battle without fear. Cool thing about the Squire is that you level up your health, and it scales very well. If you get the TF2 minion, I get like 1,000 HP from the medic minion. Of course, the medic doesn't heal you that much. The health bonus is cool, and that's really it, though. I like the heavy, though, because he does lots of damage, and he also does pretty good amount of attack and stuff. So, or he gives you a lot of attack, is what I mean to say. So I'm gonna hold down shift. Let's see if there's any upgrades. Something is marked as an upgrade. This is marked as an upgrade for me, but it's not really. The main thing I want is damage resistance. I realized after playing a couple of levels on Insane is that I really need damage resistance pretty bad, because those guys start doing lots of damage to you and you'll die very quickly. And it's really hard to do damage if you're dead. So damage resistance is important. If you notice, I've got 38% damage resistance right now. Yeah, it works out fairly well. So let's go ahead and get these guys upgraded a little bit more. Let's see if anything else needs upgraded. Level up my cannonballs, bowling balls, whatever you want to call it. Another thing to note is that you want to try and use up all your defense units because of, oh crap, I did not realize this was happening. I really need to pay attention to these dragons. Anyways, I'll finish what I was saying in just a second. What I was going to say is that you need to use up all your defense units because at the very end, you get bonus points for all of the turrets that you have left at the very end of the match. And that's always good. Bonus points is good, so you can buy stuff and upgrade. Upgrading is a big deal. Costs a lot to upgrade certain items past a certain point, for sure. Oh man, these dragons. This is where I need Ninja Mouse to come at. Well, actually, no, there's range units on both sides, so I guess it wouldn't really matter for him to be on either side. Alright, cool. We got him. No more dragons messing with me, man. Well, I'm gonna upgrade these ballista at least to level 2. Doesn't take too long to upgrade these. Next level is the last level, so this isn't too bad. Now, as you add new players to the game, it actually increases the amount of mobs that come out. So, while it doesn't increase, I don't think it increases the damage or health of them. It does increase the amount that come. So it will help you scale a little bit more. You'll get a little bit more XP since there are more monsters and that sort of thing. Oh wow, look at all these gems. Gems, gems, more gems. Alright, ooh wow, 94 damage on that sucker. Not that it's any better than what I've got, but I just don't see those very often. I'm gonna keep up. I upgraded my health a little bit by 23, but I'm gonna go ahead and max out my hero as much as I can. Ooh, up over 100, that's a lot. Once I get a good weapon, that's gonna really pay off. Should anyways. Okay, I don't see anything that looks like an upgrade. Do you have any traps that only use 2 defense units?
Nope.
Okay, just checking. I really love being able to hold more gems. I can hold up to 600, so that allows me to upgrade some stuff. Actually, I think I can, let's see, I can upgrade this. What would be better to upgrade? Probably this side. This side seems to be taking a lot more flak, and there's not a lot of stuff coming out of that side. I can handle most of those for reals. I'm gonna upgrade this deal right here. I'm gonna upgrade everything to at least level 2, no problem. Oh, ran out, never mind. The weapons for the archers look pretty cool, actually. Alright, let's go. Bring it on, baby. What you got? What you got? This level wasn't too bad. I had 4 areas to defend from. When I was first looking at it the other day, I was like, man, this is going to be a kind of difficult one because there's all these different areas that they come from. But no, not really. You just got to set up these 4 directions and you're good. It actually seems easier than the last one because the last one, I feel like I had all the different areas to defend from because they were coming over the bridge and all that other stuff. Oh man, goodness. These guys think they're tough, but they're not tough. All I gotta do is kill these dragons and I'm good. There's an ogre over there. I might have to go worry about him in a second. Do I need to take out that ogre? Alright, let me take out this ogre. You can worry about these dragons. Worry about the dragons. By the way, I can use this little ability here that gives me more damage and it's different. I can attack like twice as fast and I do a lot more damage too. There we go. So I use my ability that makes me attack faster. I know that was a lot of stuff going on there, but that's pretty much what I did was I pushed 3 and it charged that up and it was really strong. Wow, that's cool. He shoots a long way. Yeah, that's really nice being able to shoot those dragons from over there. Let's level this bad boy up right here. It's actually taking a lot of damage. Now you don't really have to repair if you can upgrade. So I'm gonna repair this, or upgrade this, and it's gonna repair it fully. Boom. It's really nice. It's gonna make that harpoon turret do a lot of damage. Tearing these guys up! Yeah, yeah! Get some... mages. I hate you mages, man. Mages are so annoying. I got a lot of mana, too. Probably heal myself. Costs a lot of mana to heal myself because I've got a lot of health. I don't know if it does it based off a percentage or based it off of a flat amount, but either way, I've got a lot of health, so that's all there is to it. Man, these guys just keep on coming. There's still like 200 left. This is nuts. This is where being combat spec is kind of cool, because I can actually do something while these guys are coming out. Whereas if I was turret spec'd and I didn't really do any damage, I'd feel kind of useless if I ran out to try and attack stuff. Let me see. I want to upgrade this turret some more. I don't really need to, actually. I'm just gonna keep the mana because you carry the mana over to your bank afterwards. Therefore, there's not really any reason to upgrade them anymore. Yeah. This is looking good, baby. Looking good. And I think we're just about done. A couple more, and wave complete. That wasn't too bad. So, a couple things that helped me out there. Being a little higher level. If you guys are having trouble with the level, if possible, go back to an earlier level and try it out on harder difficulty and level up a few times. If you have some friends online, go do a couple of level 1 on Insane, and you'll level up really fast because the level is done really quickly, and so it's not too much of a problem. There's an upgrade over here somewhere. It says, I don't know what is an upgrade, but I'm just going to pick everything up and we'll just look at it later. Hey, does it sell everything if you go to the next level, or does it, or do you have to sell it yourself on the last level?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I just pick everything up and sell it, just in case.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it.
Alright guys, well thanks for watching. This is Kobe Cheese once again. If you liked watching this video and you want to see more, please push the like button so I'll know. Also subscribe and you'll have an idea of when the next one's coming. It's Kobe Cheese. Peace out.